Rescue Rabbit fucks.
Can't wait to play 2K.
So why'd you cut Econ, Logan? Did that card suck? Did that card suck?
No, that card's really good. I wanted something to make my plays go through, like a dash. I look at it as like an extender.
I see.
Where the fuck is Logan? Logan. Oh my god. The Bubble Boys.
You guys want me?
Please do it. Please do it.
First or Last Gaming, sponsored by Anthony Van.
What's going on, you guys? Slumpy here with First or Last Gaming. We're back from, well, I'm back from YCS Richmond. I ended up going X1-2 and I got 37th place. Ended up drawing the last round at X1-1. Very unfortunate. But I want to show you guys the deck I played this weekend. And before I get into the deck profile, a huge shout outs to my boys, as you can see behind me. They weren't able to come to the event, but I got them Rescue Rabbit ears. And a huge shout out to them for, you know, supporting me the whole entire event. They were messaging me, making sure I was okay, and they really helped me out with choosing my deck the very last minute. And then also huge shout outs to Jawbird, huge shout outs to Gem Playmats, and a huge shout out to Anthony Vang for supporting us the whole entire way through. But without anything else, we're going to get into the deck profile. Let's go down. Alright, so first of all, so you guys can see, we got these epic tokens.
I'll activate them.
Okay.
Sack your field, please.
Oh, hell no! There's no way! I fucked up. Alright, I'll talent stick your hand.
Sure, this is the only card in my hand.
Oh, no.
Oh shit. And yeah, we're going raw, so I'm sorry if this is fucked up, but I don't give a fuck. So to start off with the Vsauce engine, I played 2 Vsauce Starfrost, 3 Vsauce Samsara, and 1 Perlerino for the Vsauce cards. This was perfect. The Samsara, originally I hated this card going second, and then I switched it up, and 2 of this and 3 of this was perfect. Especially when you play against tier, you need this. For the Mannadium engine, there's 3 Riem Heart, 3 Meek, 3 Calarium, 2 Obsession. I actually missed the 3rd one a lot this weekend. I wish I had played 3, but decided to keep it up. I played 41 this event, first time I've ever gone over 40, and 2 was okay. The one Imagining, this came up a lot, especially when you need to draw into your going second cards. Like, they're never swapping this or swapping your other combo pieces because they know you can't combo without it. But in reality, you need to draw your non-engine against like Rescue Ace and stuff to be able to play. And then the one Reframing, I didn't play the quick play spell because I didn't think that was that necessary. Plus, this is really searchable through this, or even through the Synchro. For the Scareclaw engine, I still played 2 Rykart, 2 Field Spell, and 2 Arrival. The second one actually came up a lot. I actually kept this in going second. I thought I was going to be signing this out all day. But the second one kept coming up. One, because they usually Baron negate this, because a lot of people have stuff in defense because they don't want to lose to damage. So the second one of these came up, and the second Arrival was really good. I had just learned 2 weeks before the event that this isn't hard one's return. And I actually wanted to play 3, but I ended up only playing 2. And then I played 1 Synchro Rumble. This is what you search off of Crimson Dragon. This is an extender, and the reason why you play this is because with Riem Heart, it's 1 card combo. And you guys will see the extra I can understand after. For the extenders, I played 1 Rhoda. I didn't play Terraforming because I didn't want to lose the draw all day. This is actually perfect not playing the Terraforming, even though I'm playing the Perlerino. The reason for the Perlerino is a lot of times in testing versus Rescue Ace, especially Logan, the search Perlerino off the Samsara came up, or off of the Vsauce Synchro came up a lot, so then I had to play the Perlerino. For non-engine, I played 3 Droplet, 3 Enemy Controller, 3 Eclipse, 3 Imperm, and then Callbite and Feather Duster. So I was at 39 originally, and I was going to play Talents, but in testing it was just really, really bad. The Feather Duster was really good all weekend. One, because in the main deck, a lot of people don't expect this, but this is also just a blowout versus rescue ace once you get rid of their board. And then the called by, I wanted to cut my side deck room and make it 41 in the main, and be able to side 3 extra deck cards, and I'll explain my reasoning after that. So 41 in the main deck. For the extra deck, I played 2 Lightheart. The second one came up a lot. I actually sided out the second Lightheart going second a lot. Even though I kept in the second field spell, it was mostly because it was getting negated. 1 SP and 1 Frost Sheep. These are the only Link monsters I played besides these two. Did not play the Appaloosa. 1, because it didn't come up. But 2, it was like, Appaloosa is just so easily out of this format that I decided it wasn't that good. And then I played 2 versus Asherloud. The third one actually came up a lot, but 2 was perfectly fine. The reason why I want to bump it up to 3, I'll show you guys in the extra deck here soon. I played 1 of the Mannadium level 6. This is part of the 1-card combo, but this card also is really important because you can bring this back off of the Synchro Rumble and be able to Synchro 10 with this and a 4 to make your Baron at the very end of your combo instead of doing it earlier. The Vsauce Amatara, this is to search the counter trap, search your extenders. You also special this back off of Rumble because it's a tuner. The 1 Excel, I know a lot of people were talking about not playing this anymore. I think that's incorrect. I think you still have to play this card. It's part of the other combos in your deck to be able to let you make Disc Potter. It's super important. The 1 Disc Potter and the 1 Baron. These are the only 10s I played. I didn't want to play the Changing just because it didn't really come up a lot in testing, and I didn't want to lose harder to D-Barrier than I already am. The 1 Crimson Dragon, MVP of the deck, the reason why this deck is really, really good. And then I decided to go with the Calamity lock, which is the Calamity and the Bishop Balkan. There's a lot of times when I play versus Rescue Ace where you're able to still do this combo versus Rescue Ace going second after you get their board. So it comes up a lot. Plus, this is one of your only outs to people playing like Dark Ruler No More, if they can beat out your trap card. And it just doesn't let your opponent play like at all. The Bishop Balkan attack boost is how you kill them. And then the destruction of a monster by battle is also really good when they set a monster. And the last card in my extra deck was a Abyss Dweller. This card was really good if I knew that I was playing against Unchained. So if my opponent was playing 43 cards, I would blind make Dweller if I can't go into Calamity Lock. The issue with the Calamity Lock is that they can still make the Unchained Link monsters because their tokens are fiends. So being able, there's also like if you have like 2-card combo, you can also do the Calamity Lock with Dweller turn 1 as well. And if you have 3-card, you can do the full like Counter Trap, Baron, Disc Potter, Dweller, and the Calamity Lock as well. That's uninterrupted though. For the side deck, so I sided 3 extra deck cards, and I'll tell you guys why right now. So I sided the Omega. The reason why I sided the Omega is if I saw my opponent was on Super Poly, I didn't want to lose as hard to Super Poly to where there's times in your combo where you can Omega Loop your opponent for 2 and still end on the Calamity Lock as well. But you can also, if you guys open the perfect 5-card hand, you can end on Omega for 2, Dweller, Calamity Lock, and Counter Trap with SP. So I decided to side deck the Omega for that reason. This card's also another card you can side going second. If you know that Dweller is going to be not good against the matchup, you can side out the Dweller for this. So like against like Rescue Ace, Dweller isn't good against that deck. So you usually just want to Omega Loop them after you clear their board, or Calamity Lock them after you clear their board. The other extra deck card is I played Underworld Goddess. This is to out problem cards. This card's also really good against Unchained and against the Pearly matchup because they don't expect you to be able to link off their monster. They don't think that you'll have an out for their monster. The Underworld Goddess also came in going second when I would side out Dweller, or sometimes I would side out the Calamity Lock, or I would side out the second Scareclaw. So these are all cards that came out in my extra deck when I went second or first, depending on the matchup, that I kind of changed in between games. So being able to have the perfect extra deck against every matchup is really important. And the last extra deck card was Cowboy. This should have been Scarlight, because in my deck, I can Scarlight, and then I can bring it back off of Synchro Rumble, because it's a level 8 Synchro Dragon. So, and then I can make Disparter after that. So this definitely should have been Scarlight. Being able to Scarlight blow up the board would have been way better than having a Cowboy. But overall, this card was okay. For the rest of the side deck, I sided 3 Dimension Shifters. This is for tier. I also sided this in against Pearly, mostly because the advantage is what really gets you. But half the time, if they don't open a way to Sleepy, they can't make the Noir turn 1. So this card was really good against them. 3 Droll. This was for the mirror match. This was for if you played against any combo decks. But this card overall was really good. And then the anti-back row hate was 1 Pinkertops, 2 Lightning Storm, and 3 Evenly. I'd seen Hoban playing Hate Unit, and I was thinking about playing that, but I decided I couldn't find them, so decided not to play it. Even though Evenly was really good for me this weekend, I think that if I had a Hate Trunade, the games would have been faster. I would have been able to kill my opponent quicker. The Hate Trunade tech is really good because if you play against Rescue Ace, if you can clear their board on field and you can Hate Trunade them after, you can usually just kill them or be able to Calamity Lock them or Omega Loop them or just straight up just kill them. So my theory behind the Evenly was because if I'm able to clear the board and then Calamity Lock them after I clear their board, it was really good. But if I had Hate Trunade, I don't know if I would still play Calamity Lock. And that is the side deck, and that is the deck. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. As you can see, my play bunny's back here. But if you guys want to get anything on the combos in regards of like the Calamity Lock, the 1-card Calamity Lock combo, or the Calamity Dweller combo, or any of the combos I talked about during the deck profile, you guys can go ahead and join our Patreon. We'll go ahead and put the link in the description. That'll be it for us, but thank you guys for watching, and this is Lippy Slipping out.